our group is Herry and Jiafeng, and our project was identifying an unknown substance. So basically, the physical properties of our substance are not shiny, solid at temperature, room temperature, white, not dense, and small crystals.
Chemical properties are decomposing from forming a silver gas.
So the question that we tried to answer in this experiment was, what is my unknown substance? So based on this question, our group hypothesized that if our substance were easy to melt, but hard to dissolve in water, then it would be a covalent bond.
In my first experiment, our group added 2 grams of my substance on a hot plate for 5 minutes. Later on, I found out that my substance had a really low melting point.
So here's the data. So in trial 1, our substance started to melt after 45 seconds, and it completely melted in 2 minutes. So it melted into a brown liquid. And on trial 2, it started to melt in 1 minute 50 seconds, and it completely melted in 3 minutes and 13 seconds. It melted to brown liquid too. And then on trial 3, it started to melt in 1 minute and 13 seconds. Completely melted in 3 minutes 14 seconds. And it melted into a brown liquid as well. So here is our second experiment. So
in the second experiment, our group mixed 2 grams of our substance with 50 ml of water in the breaker. In trial 1, no dissolve in water. Trial 2, no dissolved in water. Trial 3, not dissolved in water.
So based on our observations, we found out that our substance does not dissolve in water. So here is our experiment 3. In our third experiment, our group mixed 7 grams of substance with 10 grams of sulfuric acid to determine whether our substance was sucrose, because one chemical property that sucrose has is that it decomposes forming a sulfuric gas. So it was dangerous to use sulfuric acid because it burns your skin and yeah.
Trial 1 turned to black and the bubbles and the smoke and turned to solid. Trial 2 turned to black, bubbles, smoke turned to solid. Trial 3 turned to black, bubbles, and smoke turned to solid.
So here is our results. So in the first experiment, we found out that our substance has a pretty low melting point. And then in our second experiment, we understood that our substance does not dissolve in water.
Result, we can infer that my compound was was sucrose because it was decomposed by silicon acid.
So the chemical formula of sucrose was C12H22 and O11. Also, our substance did not dissolve in water and melted in a very fast in a few minutes after heating.
How this connect to the real world? In this lab, we learned the skill that we have to use goggles and gloves. Maybe sometimes the laboratory could during the experiment. This is important to my life because it helps us protect ourselves when we do experiments with dangerous chemicals.
This is also important to my life because if I do well on it, I will pass my chemistry exam. So I can go to college.
Yay!